Go for a good cruise.
Alright, I just want to thank all you commenters for pointing out things like that spark coming out of my chain. I thought I might have had an issue, but boy, after doing some research, I figured out that is just a bug flying by at just the right moment. I'll play this a few more times because look at that. I even slow it down and that still looks like a spark to me. Sure enough, frame by frame, I watched this clip about 20 times before I started watching it frame by frame and realized it was a bug flying by. So you see it going from left to right here. There it is, paused on that frame. We'll go through this one more time a little quicker. But it flies in from the left and goes right. Here we go. Coming from the left. You see, just barely see a blur, and then it comes into a sliver of light, and it shines real good, and you can see it, and then you see it just barely going off to the right there as a blur again. So it comes in, flaps its wings. I don't know if that was a butterfly or a hornet, but yeah. Thank you, commenters. You guys are always finding things that I don't see. This is pretty fun. A pretty fun thing to figure out. Blowing my mind seeing sparks coming out of my chain down where there's no wires or nothing to cause sparks.
Bathroom. I got so much stuff in my bathroom that is going to be stored in the storage unit. I am pre-preparing for that unit. I'm getting excited. This feels great. Picked a box. Amazon Prime's got these weird new boxes, or maybe it was just for that, specifically for that cable I got for a project. So yeah, a bunch of stuff. Got an extra thing of toothpaste and flossers and a brush that won't be used till winter. My hair clippers that I use once a year. Oh yes. I'm gonna get some shelving set up and have like a winter and summer place where I could store winter stuff and summer stuff. That will be awesome. I got hoodies I could put away. Oh, there's that PlayStation hiding. That's right, you guys. I'm still pretty busy. We'll get to that soon. Yeah, boy. Coats that are really nice coats. And I'll probably wear them at some point, but I always just stick to my hoodies. I don't ever wear these. They're so nice. Actually, in the rain, I'll wear this. These are kind of nice, too, if it's a special occasion. Yeah, I like these. A fancy hoodie. My safety work vests. Brown t-shirt that's kind of stored in the back because it's getting worn out, and I like it. It's really cool when I find a replacement. We'll look around for that later online. Yeah, a lot of space that is waste. It's just clutter. It's just extra stuff. I don't need all this extra stuff in my living space. I like having it cleared out. If I don't use this chop saw enough, that would be cool to have stored. However, I mean, yeah, I can just use an angle grinder and draw a straight line. I could totally store that. Just to have extra walking space. It's nice. Feels nice mentally. Instead of having a crammed closet, I could have just my t-shirts and a couple hoodies. In case some cold weather surprises me. But really, you could store... Just wanted to vlog about the stars a little bit. They look amazing. I don't know what that is, but it's really bright. It's got to be a planet, right? Yeah, camera probably can't even pick that up. I'm using the Hero Session as the vlog camera again because the cameras, other two cameras are full of projects. So, anyway, it's a wonderfully awesome night tonight. It's warm. It's a gentle breeze rolling through. It's just perfect. And it's such a beautiful sky. I can't believe how bright those stars are, even with these porch lights on. The house and patches lights. Porch lights are great. They light up the whole area. I love it. These turned out awesome. But I'm also reminiscing back. I mentioned my stepbrother a couple times on my gaming channel. We had some fun gaming together, and we also took a road trip out in his Subaru Impreza. He had a wagon, a dark, a deep, kind of like a maroon, maybe that's right. word for that? Like a deep red wagon, Subaru. And we went out to some farming fields. I think he said Idaho. It was a long drive. Many hours. We had a good time driving. Brought fireworks. Anyway, we went into some field that didn't have a fence. We just drove off the road and went into some nicely plowed field. It was flat. It didn't even really look used for some time, but there were rows. I remember the Subaru hopping over them. And stepbrother driving crazy. It was a lot of fun. I was young, so I was just having a blast. And we went out there for the intention of getting away from the city lights and the light pollution. Anyway, the city lights glow and it's harder to see the sky, but I love the city lights too. Anyway, we got out to Idaho, and boy, it was crazy though, the difference. We got out there and the stars were so bright, and he brought a telescope, and it was pretty awesome. We were looking at the moon. I think we were trying to see Mars too. He said it was supposed to be closer that time of year. Really fun. That was a long time ago. Long drive out to Idaho. You guys probably can't see that, but just a heads up, go enjoy those beautiful stars if you can. While you can. I heard we got those cool satellite Wi-Fi and satellite things up there, which will be awesome, but somebody took a picture and they were that looked horrible. I'm afraid that the future is gonna ruin our stars. It might. But that's the future, and it's pretty amazing. I feel like we were all at the beginning of Star Trek in some ways with SpaceX and global internet. Geez, that would be really neat. That would solve a lot of my problems. If I could get internet out at the second property, that would be great. But yeah, beautiful stars. Go check them out. It's so amazing to look up and just kind of look at them all at once. Know where we are on this big old ball of dirt. It's amazing. I love our sky and our place in the universe. It's all awesome. And I love my shuttlecraft. As a project for the RV, a car alarm. Kind of a basic one, I think. It's just a siren and a computer to check the door switches. So the door opens, it sets the siren off, and it's got a remote thing to it. So Boss, made in USA, newest technology in vehicle security. Though this looks kind of old to me. I think these are older. I mean, he had a few of them, so I'm saying these, but let's find a date on this thing. So anyway, I just want a siren because I'm gonna hook up some door switches and a motion light, and I just want something I can lock with the thing and then unlock it when I get back, and if the door opens, the siren goes off. So Voss, vehicle security, made in the USA. That's how I found it. I wasn't even serious about buying a security thing, but I put in made in USA for a security system, and an eBay link came up. I was like, oh, okay, made in USA. It was only like $16 or something like that, or maybe a little cheaper. It was super cheap, and I was like, all right, let's get it. English all the way around. I love it. Voss, newest technology in vehicle security. Disables engine from starting. Optional. Remote controlled operation. Microprocessor control. Remote activated panic button. Advanced diagnostics feature. Current sensor feature. Monitors all vehicle electrical systems. These incorporated 1500 blah 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 blah. Yeah. Old and maybe used. What we got here? Voss. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of a neat, pretty cool thing on the front. It's like a mix between a Viking and one of the guys from Daft Punk. I want to find a date on this. This looks old. Diagram on how to hook it up. Got the remote fobby, and that light just barely lit up, and it is no more. Let's see if it'll do it one more time. Yep. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, that battery is. So I got to find a new button cell, or maybe one of those 12 volts cylindrical type of batteries. Came with a little button. You got the module. Just wanted the siren and the controller and the key fobby thing. The connections and the siren. Well, it's a project for later, so stay tuned, that'll be coming out. Oh. Just woke up late. It's like 7 o'clock-ish. Oh, the weather feels nice right now. It's getting hot. Yesterday was worse. It got up to like 95. Today's not too bad, but I am definitely behind on sleep. Got a little nap in though, feeling better. Came out to enjoy the nice evening. Come check out the team up here. Leaving them parked here for a little bit just to enjoy them. A couple awesome trucks, the tractor. I'll park them here in a minute, or I'll park the tractor. I'm gonna put Rusty. I'm gonna borrow the cover from Jimmy to cover up Rusty, since I'll be taking Rusty at some point when I get a place. And plan for Jimmy is to sell him. He still belongs to the owner. A lot of stuff to do though, so we'll park him here at some point so I can start getting ready to leave. I've got a storage unit picked out, and I want to start running my stuff down into town and get that done and over with. So just doing a little walk around. Spend too much time in the RV sometimes. I just need to get out and check out the view. Just pretty amazing. I was really enjoying it last evening, where it was, I got this haze going. I think we're back in a fire season. But there was a cool gray haze going on with some dark, with dim evening lights. You can see the city lights flickering down there, and it had this grayish haze over it. It's getting dark out. Seemed somewhat surreal. It was really cool. So I'm really absorbing the sights while I'm out here. It's beautiful. Wish I could stay, but it's just, I gotta go get things done. We'll be back. Gotta work on them trucks. Got the car pushed back after that project. Look at that big old space now. That little bird kind of looked like it didn't have a leg on it. Stumpy's around here doing just fine, I know it. Oh, there's another one of those little babies up there on the roof. Loving the birds, loving the wildlife. I could have sworn I saw a Totoro the other day. Or it was like a very light gray rabbit. I don't think there's rabbits out here though. I come down here, I was working on Jimmy. I heard something scurrying as I walked past this point. I looked back, and I could see right under that trailer. It's a little grown in, more grown in now. But in that trailer in the shadows, I saw something standing straight up with ears poking up, looking right back at me. It's kind of hard to look. It's kind of hard to focus on it. I think because it was under the trailer or something. But I was just like, "Frick! It looks just like a Totoro." And then it jotted off. Very spooky like. What the heck is that? Yeah, it was either a rabbit. It could have been a really big squirrel. More than likely, it was a rabbit than anything, or Totoro. Oh yes. Well, I'm gonna get back to resting. Been so busy on the computer. Holy crap! That Jimmy video was insane. It was came out well over 2 hours long, and I whittled it down to an hour and 20 something. Full of 2 days of editing. 2 days. That was crazy. Took out my front window cover. I don't do that too often. Whenever I wake up in the evening, I just got this feeling I need to enjoy the last little bit of the daylight. Alright, let's get back to doing what I do. Garbage! I'm cleaning up garbage. I got a bunch of garbage to pack up. It is a crazy hot summer day today. It's like 95. 85 in here, even with the AC cranked up. 88 now. Still went out and enjoyed some of it though, hot or not. Went out for just a few moments to grab a raspberry off my plant out there. I think I covered that in a vlog, planting that raspberry. I got it at a Home Depot. It was looking really bad. It was in the $2 plant section, and it was like, looked like it was pretty much almost gone. And I got it, brought it home, got it going good, and planted it here at the ranch. I enjoyed a couple raspberries for a couple days ago, and today decided to grab one and grab some seeds off it so I can plant my own raspberries. I get a property. Just doing some summer activity type stuff. And I do like that raspberry. It was fun bringing it back from the brink. It's looking pretty bad. At the Home Depot there. There you go. Got 6, 12, 18, 20 something seeds, raspberry seeds. Here's a look at that raspberry. Finally taken off. It's having a little bit of a slow start after it's transplanting. But that's looking good, and I like seeing that. Oh, it's a little later evening today now, like 3, I think it was 3:40-ish. When I last looked at the clock. Still pretty hot. Pretty hot, feels like 90 to 95. But anyway, coming up here to the trucks, going to park them. Get them a place to stay until I can come back to work on them and take Rusty, or maybe take Jimmy too. I'll mention it to the owner. Go on to the ideas to sell Jimmy, but there's still so much left to fix on it. I don't think it's really ready to sell. But either way, I got my own things to worry about. I don't really have he's made things so difficult in getting Rusty, so he's just gonna have to sit until I get a property. And yeah, Jimmy, I'll see if he wants to sell me Jimmy. If he can hold on to it for a year, along with Rusty, I think I would love to fix up Jimmy completely and get everything else done on him. Oh, that's a lot left to do. And park the trucks back over here, maybe put Jimmy back in this spot. Alright, Rusty's parked with Jimmy's cover. Keep the sun off him for just one more year while I figure out where I'm gonna go. And save up the money for it. Jimmy's back in Jimmy's spot. Truck does look dang good. I like this old GMC. I still would pick Rusty over that though. I love the dualies and the 4x4. But I'm gonna try and take both. I'll mention it to the owner and see if he'll sell me that one, and then I'll finish getting all those repairs done, and I'll try and flip it for a little bit of money. And Rusty's gonna be my grocery getter, parts getter. And take me to get the parts. So, and the dirt bike. I'll figure out what to do with that. Parked, locked up, safe. 1 year. 1 year to save up, 1 year to plan. Figure out where I'm going. I don't have to buy a property. I could just rent somewhere if I can figure that out. I haven't even tried. I just figure with bad credit and no rental history, I'm gonna have a really hard time. Alright, on to patches. So between now and the time I leave is going to be the time I use to finish up what I'm doing on the roof. I'm gonna do a couple patches. I think I want to take that refrigerator vent out, since I don't have the RV fridge anymore. One less thing to worry about. One less vent to have to worry about when I go to do the full roof replacement. I would rather just have no holes in that roof, no vents, but gotta have the vent, at least one vent. Finally getting down on some zombies. Happy to finally have the time to do so. Everything's still working awesome. It's all dialed in. I already vlogged that, you guys know. Good old original Sony PS1. Just got done with some zombie time. If you guys like zombies, check it out on my gaming channel. Class A Gaming, links on my homepage. Resident Evil 1. Taking down zombies and figuring out puzzles. Having a good time over on the gaming channel.